là chồng tôi và đây là con trai tôi. Mỗi khi ba chúng tôi đi ra ngoài cùng nhau, mọi người thường nhầm chồng tôi với bố tôi và nghĩ chúng tôi là bố con. Hôm nay tôi quyết định làm cho anh ấy trông trẻ hơn 10 tuổi, giảm nếp nhăn. Hôm nay tôi sẽ dùng sản phẩm này. Bên chưa được đánh bóng vẫn còn nhăn nheo, nhưng bên đã được thoa dường như được nâng lên, đầy đặn và mịn màng hơn. Tôi cũng thoa nó lên nếp gấp mũi má của bạn. Hãy thoa như thế này. Tất nhiên tôi đồng ý. Cảm giác thế nào? Nó thực sự hiệu quả, khắc phục bọng mắt. Thực ra, bạn không cần dùng kem dưỡng mắt. Thậm chí bạn không cần thoa kem dưỡng mắt quanh vùng mắt. Bởi vì kem dưỡng mắt chỉ có tác dụng dưỡng ẩm. Thành phần tinh khiết này là đủ. Ngay cả người 60 tuổi cũng có thể dùng được. Thậm chí có thể phù hợp với người 70 hoặc 80 tuổi. Nó có thể được sử dụng cho nhiều nếp nhăn. Sản phẩm này giá bao nhiêu? Hiện đang có chương trình khuyến mãi hấp dẫn dành riêng cho những người có nếp nhăn. Bạn bao nhiêu tuổi hay bạn có bao nhiêu nếp nhăn? Chỉ cần theo dõi buổi phát trực tiếp này và tự mình trải nghiệm bằng cách dùng thử.
Here in the cabin, it's like a gentle June morning.
But compared to today, released health books and cookbooks. Soon, coffee shops were serving up golden lattes, a riff on the traditional Indian home remedy called haldi doodh. And turmeric wellness shots took off.
COVID created a mass market for these products. Previously, it was more of a niche market.
During the pandemic, people began experimenting more cooking at home and were drawn to bright-colored turmeric dishes on social media.
The color of turmeric, that gold orange, really pops.
Big multinational companies even swapped out synthetic dyes for the spice. In 2016, Kraft replaced the chemical yellow dye in its mac and cheese with turmeric. That same year, General Mills replaced some of the synthetic colorants in Trix cereal with the spice. But after uproar from consumers over the less vibrant colors, the company reintroduced the chemically colored version. An extract of turmeric even gives sweet tart ropes their hue. But despite all this rising demand, Indian turmeric farmers still aren't guaranteed a good price because what they grow isn't high enough in valuable curcumin for US and European pharmaceutical markets.
Because those are the traditional processes, curcumin was not a number that was measured. A longer growing cycle contributes to more curcumin. In India, they're not letting it sit in the soil for long periods of time, so that will just by nature mean it has lower curcumin content.
Plus, the hot water farmers boil it in also likely lowers the content of the compound.
We are not able to meet more than the 10% of the global demand for high curcumin content, which is actually used by the pharmaceutical and nutraceutical industry.
All of these challenges have left some farmers like Ashok earning just 50 cents a pound for their roots. That same turmeric might sell for $15 at a New York City Whole Foods. Indian turmeric is also facing growing competition from other countries.
Countries that did not produce turmeric before are now coming up with production, like Fiji is now coming up with production.
About a decade ago, Fiji grew just 4% of the turmeric the US imported. Now it makes up to 25%. Over the same period, India's export share dropped by more than 8%. Unlike in India where it's cultivated on farms, in Fiji, the turmeric grows wild.
We have been collecting our turmeric from villages up in the foothills of Fiji. So they're fairly remote and they don't really have any other source of income.
Tahu Hikuroa and his friend founded Island Magic Fiji to help locals make money off of the abundant turmeric. Because it's wild, villagers don't treat it with pesticides or fertilizers.
You can't use fertilizers and pesticides in Fiji. They're too expensive to start with.
The lack of additives is likely one reason this turmeric has higher curcumin levels than in India.
The turmeric was brought here over 100 years ago and it's been sitting in the soil just regenerating year on year on year on year. That has naturally just allowed those curcuminoids